Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Let's get ready to go and start the celebration for this video on Gran Turismo 7 is about to be ready to start for the GTWS World Finals 2024 is about to go underway. This will be featured to have a 2 event on Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup is about to go for the limited time only until December 8th by having a main date scheduled before coming up on next weekend. Here we have 2 events is about to go for the top prize on 500,000 GT credit. We have to get down to have a Group 3 car to be racing up and have a 6-lap challenge to be at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps, and also for having a Nations Cup theme variation for each Red Bull X 2019 competition. We'll have to get yourself prepared and go for the hard racing difficulty at the Nürburgring 24-hour layout. So this will have to get down to do an easy difficulty, and this time 6 laps by having 13 cars, and main prizes is about to go for the grand total of 1 million GT credits. But that will have to get down to have a main selection that you're about to go with Chevrolet, Honda, Porsche, Lexus, Genesis, Subaru, Ferrari, Mazda, Toyota, BMW, Audi, and Mercedes-AMG. But good thing the Chevrolet Corvette C7 Group 3 is now being included for only one of the 12 Group 3 car as a GTWS variation for this year. So sign me up, and this will have to get yourself prepared to have a favorite kind of a Group 3 car if you're about to choose a favorite kind of a manufacturer brand. So this will have to get down and have yourself to be watching the video. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Let's get ready to go and start for today's video. Let's begin. Alright viewers, this is going to be a very good moment out there to choose the main part of the Group 3 car as courtesy example for this part of the main special event. But the car setting is about to be set to choose on 3-tire compound if you're about to go with a strategy by minimum of requirement just to have one course of practice if you're about to see some good racing moments to be on the Nations Cup, Manufacturers Cup, and especially for the finals of the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup. So I got myself to be choosing the right kind of a vehicle to be listed onto the Chevy Corvette C7 Group 3. Other opponents are about to get yourself to be proven up and have some top tier Gran Turismo players as AI opponents are about to be on the 12th position to the first will have to be on the main part of the starting grid. So I had to get ready, get set, and let's go for the rolling start to begin by having a dramatic music. We'll get myself on warm up until the 3-second countdown. We'll have to wait until the green light will begin to go green. So here it goes in about 3, 2, 1, and we're off. The Group 3 GTWS Manufacturers Cup is about to go racing up and procedure to go onward onto the main objective to be marked on the goal at first. Time to roll out and go kick it up in the high gear to have some top tier Gran Turismo players to be currently to be using on the main manufacturer brand. Got to go climbing up and have turn number 3 through turn number 5 on the Era Rouge by Overtake and Romeo on the Genesis X GR3. Time to go fast and go focusing on the main gap distance to be dropped down by 19.5 seconds to go. Then it's up to sector 2 to be on the main turn by number 7 through turn number 9. Just have to keep a good perform on the racing line, then focus on K Kawakami on the Lexus RCF GT3 2017. Here comes turn number 10. Got to be ready and keep a formation to have a good mark on the apex to keep that simple strategy to find a good racing line. He got a defense, so I had to go by having an opening offense to go overtake until turn 12 will have to be marked on the Puhan. There we go, just had to keep my Corvette C7 Group 3 in the GTWS livery variation before D. Parker is about to be coming up and go on the overtake to be at the campus. One Corvette overtake by a Corvette, and moving forward to be on the 10th position, but to remain at 16.7 seconds to go. So I bet you guys just really have to choose the right kind of a Group 3 car to be part as a 2024 season of the GTWS Livery Variation, for only one of the 12 Group 3 car has now been featured for the limited time only. I can't say the livery design on the Chevy Corvette C7 Group 3 is very good to be outfitted design in chrome silver in the base foundation, and the yellow trim is now being well actually to be based off from the main manufacturer brand. Billboard exactly designed to be a competitive and much more virtual to be represented to have a main decal to be sponsored by Brembo, Michelin, and of course Alpha, as now actually to be part as the main aftermarket brand to be collaborate to be using with some Sony equipment. So the first lap is now being cleared, then proceed forward on the second lap to catch up to the rookie is now being driven on the Ferrari 458 Italia. On the 9th position is M. Budima. I can't say that the rookie did very good out there back from Red Bull Ring in the rain condition. So let's see how he did good. So I had to go catching up and go full slipstream acceleration to be passed on through at turn number 6 before coming back at sector 2. We'll have to take turn number 7 through turn number 9. Alright, finally got a good overtake on the rookie. He's on the 10th and moving on to the 9th. So here it goes. Got to make the 9th turn exit, and there goes the Audi, has now been placed up to be on the 8th position, driven by D. Penco. Now we have B. Hensey in the Porsche 911 RSR Type 991 2017 at the 7. So I have to go in there and take turn 11 before coming up to be right back at turn 12 in the Puhan. 10 seconds left by the decimal in 0.7. Very good to be excellent to be having a racing medium compound tires to go purpose in racing balance. Puhan performed and going clear. This time attempted overtake on Guy Barbara on the 2020 Mercedes-AMG GT3 will have to wait before sector 3 will be coming up on the main arrival get-go. But earlier times before, so I got a good upper hand and climbing up to the 6th position by 5 more Group 3 cars to go. Come on, let's get in there and stay on the main acceleration to catch up and give it a good racing flow of the competition. I see Ryota Kokobun in the Mazda RX Vision GT3 concept before coming in to the 19 and 20 chicane at the final corner. Got to keep it nice and slow. Lebutway just took a lap time by 2 minutes and 30 seconds until I just took a good spotlight to be at 2 minutes 24.705 seconds. Lap number 2 clear, then let's go to lap number 3 by the halfway mark. Okay, gotta have to keep a good eyes on the weather radar. Still on daytime with mostly cloudy is now seen in the sky. That's the ticket on the Era Rouge, going upper hand advantage and make that push to catch up to the RX Vision GT3 concept. Okay, let's go, and patient on standby to be at turn 7 through turn number 9 to be at sector 2 entrance. So I have to be patient, be mindful, and get strategized if you're about to be proven up to go achieve by first. Got to keep it nice and calm. All in the favors work, and choosing the right Group 3 car will have to get much more challenging up to go for the high effort. Okay, there's the apex on the Puhan at turn 12. It's gonna get a little bit rough and barely survived by overtake. Well, talk about having a lucky moment, but don't get cocky. This race is all about to get serious that you might need to do some more practice. It's only down to 5.8 seconds to go. Got the 5th position, is now marked on the bronze zone. just had to go and quick enough to be on the 3rd position to be focusing on the silver. And then Battlefield Gallo is in the lead by having a Honda NSX Group 3, just to see how the B-Tech expert just always had to get there and make a good valuable moment to be achieved and successful until the final lap. We'll have to wait later on. Okay, just have to keep it going for having 19 and 20 chicane. Go by exit and go full acceleration to be having a good procedure lap to be moving on to the 4th lap. 2 more to go and still remain by ongoing to be having a possible gap distance to be calculated by 6.1 seconds to get back in. Okay, my Corvette just really might need to get more power, more strength, and have the corners to be face up to go overcome obstacles. I've been waiting for this, viewers. This is going to be a very tough challenge and a main possible special event for only a 1-part moment. Okay, the lineup is coming in. Just have to take the 7th turn, go by turn number 8. Got a good eye on Takuma Minasono in the Subaru BRZ GT300 on the 2024 season livery variation. T. Yamanaka is on the 3rd position on the Toyota GR Supra Racing Concept, and there goes T. Level 2A in the BMW M6 GT3 Sprint model. He's in the lead, and he's going in for the defense, viewers. Looks like 3 Japanese Group 3 cars are about to go for having a head-on battle to catch up for only a single German Group 3 race car. So I had to join the fun and get there to be in the battle of 1st place. So come on, just have to go to the campus and keep the handling to be hold on the line. Got to go pouring into the corner. Just have to keep it mindful and keep the slipstream to be stayed up in front and back on to the 3rd sector. Okay, let's go higher up on the acceleration slipstream. Gonna have to keep a good draft. They're about to go right in for having a slipstream lineup to have a major acceleration to go for the rush and catch up for the BMW M3 GT3 Sprint model. Okay, the M6 is doing well. Penultimate lap on number 5. Just have to get there and quick enough to be soon as expected. Finally overtake the Toyota GR Supra Racing Concept 2018. Just 2 more to go, down to 2.4 seconds to be on the main rush. Okay, gotta watch myself. Iraq Rouge is very tricky. Gonna have to go quick it up and have that acceleration lineup that might need to do some more practice on acceleration and more cornering. Finally got the 2nd position and mark on silver. So almost there, viewers. Finally got myself for an update faster lap by 2 minutes, 21.340 seconds, as I'm about to be catching up to the BMW M6 GT3 Sprint model. Got to keep it from form and watch the racing line. So I had to learn it so far out there to be steady up and perform to go catching up with the main opponent. Alright, finally got the good opening. Got to keep it together and go by the 13 right at the campus. So there you go. Chevy Corvette C7 Group 3 is in the lead and going forward to be on the 1st position to be right at the goal. Well, technically, just have to give it a good racing genius to be exactly for only one best Chevy Corvette C7 Group 3 might need to do some decent work of practice to go climbing up and have a good placement to be at the top 3 position. But very yet to be exactly to have a possible Chevy Corvette American vehicle is always about to have a good potential to be racing up as the main achieve with the FR GT3 race car. Just have to go by one more lap to go to be achieved and have to be onward at the number 6. We have to get there and go play by defense. But not yet at least. Just have to stay remain by having a faster lap time to be marked on the purple highlight at lap number 4. So here comes the final lap at number 6. This was to give it more strategy to be racing up and get there to be on the finish line by the podium. So I had to get myself to be well proven up and get mindful to be achieved and thrilled to be remarkable. Braulio Gallo is now moving on to the 2nd position. Team Honda is on the silver, and that means Team BMW is now on the bronze. So I wonder if Team Subaru and Team Toyota might have to work together to catch up and get focusing to take on with Team BMW for the battle of 3rd place. But not to mention that Braulio Gallo is still on the 2nd position to catch up and go for having an attempted offense to go with a matter of defense when facing up with T Level 2A in the BMW M6 GT3 Sprint model. But looks like the 12th position driver is going to be left behind and go for having a major lineup out there to go catching up and get focused to be on the main procedure for only exactly remain by 11 drivers on the grid. And there goes the Puhan to be clean performance. No contact, just only have one best advantage to go for the leader. But I can feel the moment. This race is going to be a solid fine successful for Team Chevy for the limited time GTWS Manufacturers Cup at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. But the daytime on the sunny day forecast is still very good to be remain, and the clouds are being roaming around to be exactly to be on the lookout within a few minutes until the rain forecast will have to be changed up by the weather condition. Just have to get there and almost there to have the last 2 turns remaining to be right at the chicane. Got to slow down. And here comes Team BMW are about to be going in and catch up to Team Chevy to be in the 1st position. It's about to go cheap, and there you have it. Total time in 14 minutes, 28.554 seconds by reaching in 1st position by having a new best record. Oh yeah, now this is a very good racing Group 3 genius for having one best Chevy Corvette C7 Group 3 along with 11 GTWS top tier contenders has now been selected as courtesy. But man, I kinda like about this livery is quite good exactly and give it much more official competition to be part for Team Chevy in the Manufacturers Cup. Just to have one good replay moment to be on the save content, and that brings out to have part 1 by having an interior view just to see a very good celebration just like last year. So let's get ready to move on to be in the 2nd part, Nations Cup at the Nürburgring 24-hour track layout by using the Red Bull X 2019 competition. And of course, only 1 million GT credit has now been received, and very good double up the goal. Going back to 50 million, and of course to have some warm-up of practice has now been stopped by 67 miles of today. And there you have it by having a 4-star roulette ticket by today's daily, and bring out to have an expiration date on December 31st, 2024 at the end of the year. Let's go and do the hard difficulty for the Nations Cup on the Red Bull X 2019 competition at the Nürburgring 24-hour layout by having 2-lap challenge. If you are about to be using with a hard, medium, or soft racing compound tires, it's about to have a decision by pick as you are about to be choosing for only 12 Nations Cup themed livery variation to be specifically to be represented from America, Brazil, Chile, Spain, Japan, Australia, and France, along with Netherlands and Italy. I'll have to go with American livery specific for the Red Bull X 2019 competition, and this time you'll have to go for having a major attempt at strategy to get yourself prepared if you've already been participating for the latest lap time challenge along with the Honda S2000 at Grand Valley Highway 1. But part 2 and the hard racing difficulty for the GTWS celebration race in Nations Cup will have to get yourself to be proven up, toughen up, and master the green hell on the National Bay and Grand Prix track itself. So remember, this race is going to be a much more competitive that you might need to get yourself proven up, get focused, and make your mark to be proceed onward to have a 2-lap challenge. We'll always have to keep a good strategy tip that you might need to go faster up and get much more corner by corner with some series of concentration. Got to make sure and have the Racing Soft Compound Tires is now doing the best opportunity to be placed and marked by 976.85 performance point is now at the ready.